Hi, welcome back. In this particular video, I am going to explain the basic concept of any programming language, which is nothing but a control flow statement. So, in my previous video, I have already explained the data structures, various data structures, which is nothing but list, dictionary, set, and other data structures. So, if you are interested to learn these data structures, please go and see my previous video. Let's see control flow in this particular video. So the agenda for this particular video is nothing but we will see if construct, then simple if else, if elif, and then if. And then I will explain all these concepts in Jupyter Notepad as demo. So what is condition? So condition is nothing but a block of code. So you can see here the Python infers block boundaries by indentation. So I will explain what is the meaning of this indentation in detail. So you can see here all statements in a block is aligned to have same indentation. So let's after this PPT I will explain what is this indentation with example. So block ends with the statement I if I plus 1th statement is indented differently from the ith statement or end of file is encountered. So let's see what is indentation in detail. So indentation refers to a space that are used in beginning of a statement. By default, Python put four spaces, but it can be changed by programmers also. So why we use indentation in Python? So if you know C or C++ or Java or any programming language, if you do not know also, no problem. I will explain this what is this, but let's see if I want to write some conditions in these languages. So how to write it? So let's suppose uh, take one variable here. Let's suppose integer age equal to 10. If age greater than 10, print a. Okay, and if I am closing here, else print b, and this is closed here. This is the curly braces. So this particular if statement started and this else started here, and this is the statement. So this is else statement and this is if statement. So point you can consider one point here in this languages when we are writing conditions, if is nothing but a conditions. So for opening and closing, I am using curly braces, and for this else also curly braces. But the same this code, if you want to write in Python, you cannot write in this similar manner. You have to. There is no curly braces for opening and closing of a if condition or else condition. For that, we have indentation, and indentation is nothing but a space. So let's suppose how to write this code. So let's see. I am having if and condition. So some condition are there. This is nothing but a condition. This is condition. This colon here you can see. And then by default Python take four indentation. So let's suppose this is the line here. Page start here. And then I am having one space, two space, three space, and then four space. And then a statement. Okay. And then if you want to have some other condition here inside this if condition, then you can have one more condition here, this one, and then here also four space, and then a statement 2. So this is, let's suppose this is a statement 1, this is a statement 2. I am having one more a statement here. So a statement 3. A statement is nothing but this particular part. Okay. Here also I will be having 1, 2, 3 and 4 space. And here in advance we already have a 4 spaces. So you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4 space. Okay. And then here again 1, 2, 3, 4 and then this 4. So in totality this particular statement is having 8 spaces, so that it will come inside this particular if. So these two statements are coming in this particular if condition, and all these are coming in this topmost if condition. Let's suppose you want to give one more condition here. So if condition and semicolon, then this colon, and then again from here 1, 2, 3, 4, and for this if condition, if you want to write inside this if condition, then again for a space 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a statement 4. And let's suppose if you want to give one more if condition parallel to this, the topmost, so here you have to write it if condition colon here, and then again 4 space statement 5, and then a statement 6, and then here rest of code. So let's reiterate this all these things what I have written here. So there is no curly braces to indicate a start of if condition and end of if condition in Python. So how we tell to the interpreter, Python is an interpreter based language, right? So we tell that here these are the indentation, which is nothing but a 4 space. So this statement comes under this particular if block, and this if condition also come, this is the nested if condition, this also if condition comes under this topmost if condition, because we have again here 4 indentation. So these two are in the same level. And if you want to write something inside this if condition, then you have to give again 4 spaces, which is already this is having, and then again inside this you have to give, then this two statements are coming under this particular if statement, if condition. And if you want to give one more if condition parallel to this if, then here you can write one more if condition that will have a 4 spaces indented for, and that will come under this if block. So this if block coming in this if statement condition, this if condition is also coming in this topmost if condition. And if you want to write some statement inside this, then again this 4 spaces are already there, and then again you have to give 4 space and then a statement 4 to denote this statement is coming under this if condition. And if you want to give one more if condition parallel to this topmost, so this if condition will not come under this if, this is outside of this if condition. And then if you want to write something inside this, then you have to give 4 spaces here. So this spaces is nothing but indentation, and this denotes that the closing, opening and closing of if condition. So I hope you would have understood how to write the if condition in Python. So you do not have any curly braces to open or close. So by using this indentation we write conditions for loop, while loop. So let's proceed. So the control flow statements in Python. So you can see here we have a condition here, and this condition will be evaluated at runtime. Based on the outcome of the condition, a statement or block among alternatives will be selected and executed. So if this condition is true, so this particular task will be executed. If this condition is false, then it will come here, and then it will go to task 2. So in the both the direction, both condition, it will come to this particular task. But if condition is true, then extra this task will be executed. If in case of false, this particular task 2 will be executed, this will not be executed. So you can see here the control flow in Python in continuation. So this is the condition here. And what is the condition? Condition is that if expression greater than 12. So let's suppose we have a variable where expression equal to, let's suppose 13, and then the control goes inside this and it is evaluated at the runtime, and if it is returning true, then the status we have a, let's suppose a status here also, we will see this example, a status equal to, let's suppose something else, xyz, and if this condition is satisfied, it is true, then it will be changed like a status upgraded. And then if you print here a status, so it will be printed upgraded, not this what we have initialized earlier. And if this is condition is false, this is evaluated false, then it will come here and then a status would be printed xyz in case of false, and this upgraded in case of true. So this is the general form of control statements. We have a if, here it is condition, so condition is nothing but this one, this we have to give it, and then a statement block. So selecting from two alternatives, so general forms, this is the general forms. You can see here, if condition, a statement block 1, else. If condition is not true, then we go to else and then a statement block 2, and then finally we execute this. So this particular statement will be executed irrespective of this particular condition. So that means if this condition is satisfied, that means it is returning true, then this task will be executed. If it is false, then task 2 will be executed, and at the end, in both the direction, this task 3 would be executed. So this task 3 is independent of this particular condition. It is not controlled by this particular condition. But here you can see either of task 1 or task 2, any one of them will be executed, not both at the same time. So you can see here one example here. So we have a status under review, and if expression equal to 12, and the condition here is that if expression greater than 10, then change the status to upgraded, else change the status to no change, and then finally print the status. So you can see here expression is 12 and here the condition is evaluated expression greater than 10. So obviously expression is greater than 10, so it will return true, and since it is true, then a status would be upgraded, the value would be upgraded, and once you print this one, then it will print upgraded. If let's suppose initially we have 9, expression equal to 9, so this condition will not be satisfied because it is checking for expression greater than 10, so this will return false, so it will go to else part, and then a status would be no change, and if you print the status here, it will print no change. So the same thing is explained in this particular flow diagram. You can see here, if condition, if this expression, this condition is evaluated, and if it is returning true, then it will change the status to upgraded. If it is returning false, then it will change to no changes, and then it will print here. Other task is nothing but here printing of a status. Now you can see here this, in this one we have seen if and else, only two things. Either this particular condition will be satisfied, then it will be executed this one, otherwise this one. But here we have a multiple if and elif. So you can see here selecting from multiple alternative with if, elif, else. So if you have a kind of situation or scenario where you have to uh, execute multiple tasks on the basis of some conditions, so you have to go on this format. So what is this? If condition 1 is satisfied, then execute this particular block. L if, so here we write like that, L if. So if you in other languages C, C++, we like write like else if, like this. But here we have ELIF, elif, condition true. If this is satisfied, then this block will be executed. If this is not satisfied, then it will go to here and it will check this particular condition at the runtime. And if it is true, then it will be, this will be executed. Similarly, you can have a multiple elif, and at the end you have else, and then finally it will be executed. So else, this is optional. If you give, if you want to give, write else, otherwise you can leave also. Okay, so you can see here with example. So here we have one variable st underscore class and height equal to 5.5. If height greater than 5.7, so that means it is 5.5. Here I am checking greater than 5.7, so this will return false. So this particular statement will not be executed. So that means st underscore class will not be tall. So it will go to elif. If height less than equal to 5.7 and height greater than equal to 5.0, so that means this 5.5 will come under this particular condition, and this will be satisfied and it will return true. So here st class underscore class will be assigned a value of medium. Okay, and then it will not go to this particular else class, else part, and then it will come directly here to print st class, and it will print medium. So I hope you would have understood this, how to execute a multiple alternative if else. And similarly, you can see here, uh, same thing explained here. If condition 1, then block this, and else part, and then else is optional. So I have already explained, else is optional. So let's see some demo. So you can see here, same thing what I have explained on that PPT. Same code I have written here, and let's see what is the meaning of indentation. So initially I am having one variable here under review, and one variable expression equal to 12 exp, and if exp greater than 10, so let me clear all output here. So if exp greater than 10, then a status equal to upgraded, and a status 1 equal to upgraded 1, and a status 2 equal to upgraded 2. So I will explain what is the meaning of this status 1 and status 2. So if you see here, let's run this one. So you can see here a status equal to under review, and here I am changing first of all a status upgraded, then I am giving a status 1 upgraded 1 and a status 2 upgraded. And when you print this one upgraded, so all these are coming under this particular if condition. So if you, let's suppose, change this one, so then you see what is happening. So unexpected indent, because these two statements are having a different spaces. Here you can see this is different space, and here it is having less. So this if condition is confused to execute which one. So the indentation should be equal here. So either you keep all of them at the same indentation. So let's run it. So now you can see here it is running. So I hope you would have understood what is the meaning of indentation. If you give different spaces here, and let's suppose here I am giving like that. So let's see what is happening. Again, it will give expected indentation. So let's keep this one here, and then uh, give some space, remove some spaces here. So let's see what is happening. Here also it is giving unexpected indentation. So it should be at the same level. Now let's go to the second example here. Here status under review, exp equal to 9. If exp greater than 10, then status equal to upgraded. Otherwise else status equal to no change. So tell me what would be the output for this particular one. So output would be here, expression is 9 greater than 10. So this is not greater than 10, then a status equal to no change would be printed here. So you can see here no change has been printed because this is not true. This will return false, then it will go to else part. Similarly, you can see here st class, and here we have a height 5.5. If height greater than 5.7, then it will print assign tall to st underscore class variable. Elif height less than equal to 5.7 and height greater than equal to 5.0, then st underscore class would be medium. Otherwise, else st underscore class would be short, and it will print here st underscore class. So here you can see it is printed medium because this particular condition only will be satisfied because height equal to 5.5, and the height here I'm checking height less than equal to 5.7 and height greater than equal to 5.0. So 5.5 is greater than 5.0 and 5.7, hence it will print medium. Similarly, you can have here 4.4, and then you can see here it is printing short because this 4.4 comes under this particular will be satisfied under this particular condition. This will be failed. This condition will return false. This also will return false because this is 4.5 4, and then it will print here short. So if you run it, it will print short. Similarly, you can have alpha equal to 0.6, beta equal to 0.9, and gamma equal to 0.2.5, and theta equal to alpha you are assigning. So alpha is assigned to theta. So you can see which one is the greatest. So if beta greater than theta, then theta equal to beta. And if gamma greater than theta, then theta equal to gamma. So print theta here. So you can see here 0.9, and the 0.9 is the greatest one. So if you want to find out the greatest among these three values, so this way you can find out. So I hope you would have understood what is condition, how to select multiple, how to write multiple statement in different condition. In next video, we will see what is nested condition. So thank you for now.